Phew.
Let's start the interview now. Tell me something about yourself. Let's start the interview now. Tell me something about yourself.
Hello, Eva. My name is Mina. Nice to meet you. I'm here for the Opic test. I don't know why I decided to take this test today because I applied for it just like 2 days ago, just like randomly. Yeah, good to see you anyway. I've been like studying English for like many years, but I'm not really sure how good I am, how good I can speak English. So that's why I'm here. So hopefully I'll get like good grades. So I can, how to say, I can like prove my English skill to like company and even my boss or friends. I'll be really honest in this test, so let's see how it goes. So I don't know if you are happy with my answers or not, but yeah, I believe it's gonna be a really good time with you and me. That's it for now.
You indicated in the survey that you listen to music. What kind of music do you listen to, and who are some of your favorite musicians or composers? You indicated in the survey that you listen to music. What kind of music do you listen to, and who are some of your favorite musicians or composers?
Oh yeah, I really like listening music. These days I'm kind of into the K-pop Demon Hunters, which is really, how to say, famous for how to say, for all the generation and kids these days because of the Netflix series. So my favorite music in that movie is Golden. Golden is the best. That has really high pitch and really like a good lyric. How to describe the lyric? It's about um the woman. The main character has like a how to say that not really good like childhood in their country, so that would be like um get over that. She would just wanted to get over that situation, and now they like found the golden age, golden time. That's the point of this lyric. And yeah, it's really catchy, and it's really, how to say, it's really um it helped me to release my stress, because it's like not easy to sing, but it's really wanna, how to say, it's really catchy and just wanna try to be really high note. Yeah, that's it.
When and where do you usually listen to music? Do you listen to the radio, or do you go to concerts? When and where do you usually listen to music? Do you listen to the radio, or do you go to concerts?
When and where I listen to the music is quite an easy question. I think the answer is just like anytime or everywhere. I have like YouTube Music because I subscribe for that YouTube, and they giving me that service just for how to say, it's not free though, and so I can always connect to that like music app and listen. I can listen any music anytime, anywhere with my Bluetooth earphones. That's it. If I say it's too short, then I don't know. 넘겨도 될 것 같아.
When did you first become interested in music? What kind of music did you first listen to, and how has your taste in music changed over time? When did you first become interested in music? What kind of music did you first listen to, and how has your taste in music changed over time?
When did I have interest in music? I don't really remember that time, like specific time, but I would say when I was younger, I like one of the idol, like K-pop idol called God. Yeah, it's just nothing because that song is so catchy and like easy to sing in the karaoke. And yeah, and after that, I like one of the idol. When I was in teenager, their name is Super Junior. Because they're like handsome and they're really good at singing. And also these days, I don't really like idol, the K-pop though, but I prefer listening just like movie music or just like K-drama music because I don't really how to say, I don't really search in the music, but it's quite like easy to access, easy to experience that music in that content. So yeah, that's how I like the music, and then like over the decades.
About a park you like to visit. You indicated in the survey that you go to parks. Tell me about a park you like to visit. What is it like? What do people usually do there? You indicated in the survey that you go to parks. Tell me about a park you like to visit. What is it like? What do people usually do there?
Yeah, I like going to the park. I will go to park 4 or 5 times a day. 5 times a week. That's quite a weird answer. Yeah, yeah, and I go there for running. Yeah, I try to get healthy, and because I gained a lot of weight for the last few months. So yeah, I jog or run there for an hour, and yeah, I saw lots of people there, and people usually do walk, and I also like walk with dogs, and yeah, they also do the like a same as me, like jog or run to keep fit. And I also saw a lot of people with their family, and they spend time in the park chatting over Yeah, that's all I know about the park.
You enjoy. Describe a typical day at the park from beginning to end. What do you usually do at the park? What activities do you enjoy? Describe a typical day at the park from beginning to end.
Okay, let me tell you about the typical day. My typical day in the park. I normally go to a park in my lunchtime because I skip the lunch. So basically, I wear like athletic clothes and I head to the park. It's only 5 minutes walk from my house, from my place, and I start to warm up with squat, you know, and then I try to do a little bit of exercise with my abs or thigh, yes, or something like that, just for 20 minutes, and then I start running with my timer in the phone, and I check it because I do interval running, which is about like when you run 30 seconds, when you walk 30 seconds, and then after you run 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, this is interval running, and this is how I lose weight. That's it. I think that's it.
Can you tell me about a memorable experience you had at a park? Was it interesting? Tell me what happened in detail. Can you tell me about a memorable experience you had at a park? Was it interesting? Tell me what happened in detail.
Okay, let me think. That's quite a interesting question because I just told you about my typical day, and then you asked me the memorable day in the park. Definitely the memorable day in the park. Me and my friends in a park together. You know, it's really like a fun time there. So I don't remember like specific day, but when I have whenever I have time with friends in a park, it's so good. Yeah, such as for example, when I go picnic with my friends, it's so good. So last time I went to Han River. They have like a beautiful park there, and it was like a week ago with my friends, and we saw like beautiful fireworks there. Yeah, that was super stunning. And yeah, that was quite memorable. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, and that fireworks about the like international story, but we couldn't hear the music with the fireworks, though it's so good. It was amazing. I would recommend you to go.
Tell me about your country's holidays. Where do people usually celebrate those holidays? How do they celebrate them? Tell me about your country's holidays. Where do people usually celebrate those holidays? How do they celebrate them?
Okay. We have several big days in Korea. Um, such as 설날, 추석, something like that. And yeah, last week was a Chuseok, which is Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, I mean, from some, how to say, we gather. What I'm saying, we is like relatives and family, all the people we gather in a big house and we celebrate the day because with the food, a lot of fruits, and we start to share our stories. Last Chuseok, I went to a pension with my relatives, and we spent time there, like singing karaoke or fishing out there. And also we ate lots of food from that ocean because it was nearby the ocean. Yeah. So I would say the big holiday is about sharing our stories with relatives for why, how to say, because we haven't met that much. 말아먹었어.
Tell me about a holiday you celebrated as a child. Where did you go, what did you do, and what are your memories of that holiday? Tell me about a holiday you celebrated as a child. Where did you go, what did you do, and what are your memories of that holiday?
Okay, I remember my holiday when I was a child. I went to my grandmother's house because my grandmother has a small stream around there, so we could swim and we could catch some fish there, and yeah, that was really fun with my relatives. And then normally we just went to in mountain nearby, and we sometimes found some of chestnut up there, or some how to say, some of stuff from there. It's just for nothing, it's just so fun when you do when you do something when you're a child, just spending time with your relatives, friends. Yeah, that's the holiday. 말아먹었어.
What did you do on your last holiday? Who did you spend it with, and what activities did you do? Was it memorable for you? What did you do on your last holiday? Who did you spend it with, and what activities did you do? Was it memorable for you?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about my last holiday. I went to Bali, which is the island in Indonesia, and is one of the very tourist place because it has amazing view of a view from the mountain, and also they have beautiful ocean with healthy corals. So what I did there was free diving. Yeah, I love water activity and I like swimming. I went there with my friend and we trained free diving to get a level 2 certificate, and I got it, but my friend had a little bit of accident there, so she couldn't finish it. So she ended up giving up it, and she turned back. And yeah, it was so sad, the story though, but I was alone after that. But I met that a chance to meet lots of people in Bali, so I was so happy, and it was also the memorable time because uh that holiday was 2 months long, so yeah, I could manage everything. that I'm happy that I could manage everything there with happiness.
I'd like to give you a situation. I'd like to give you a situation and ask you to act it out. You are writing a report on the technology industry. Your friend is an expert in this field. Call your friend and ask 3 or 4 questions to learn more about the technology industry. I'd like to give you a situation and ask you to act it out. You are writing a report on the technology industry. Your friend is an expert in this field. Call your friend and ask 3 or 4 questions to learn more about the technology industry.
Hello, this is Mina. I'm in the middle of my, how to say, like homework at the moment, like assessment for university, and I really need your help to write it down for my report about the technology industry. Can I ask some of question if you are free? Okay, thank you. Can you tell me just one of the biggest issue at the moment in that field? And the second question is how they react about that issue. Yeah. And the third question is, what's your concern of that industry at the moment? Thank you for answering. Okay. We'll see you later.
I'm sorry, but there's a problem I need you to resolve. I'm sorry, but there's a problem I need you to resolve. You have an appointment to meet your friend to learn more about the industry they work in. However, a few days before the meeting, a family member has an emergency. Call your friend, explain the situation, and suggest 2 or 3 alternatives to get the information. I'm sorry, but there's a problem I need you to resolve. You have an appointment to meet your friend to learn more about the industry they work in. However, a few days before the meeting, a family member has an emergency. Call your friend, explain the situation, and suggest 2 or 3 alternatives to get the information.
Oh, hello, this is Mina. Okay, I know we're having meeting 2 days later, but in 2 days, but I don't think I can make it because I have family emergency at the moment, so it might take like a bit longer to solve. So my apology. So can I ask you if we can change the meeting to other date, or if you are fine, can you come to my area to have that meeting, or I don't know how to do. Or if you're fine, then we can maybe talk on the phone. Maybe we can do video chatting or whatever. I'm really sorry. It's all my fault, though. Yeah. Anytime you're free, then let me know. What is your better way?
That's the end of the situation. Talk about an exciting new product you have heard of. For example, it could be a phone, car, video game, or some other product. How did you learn about it? Tell me about the product in detail. That's the end of the situation. Talk about an exciting new product you have heard of. For example, it could be a phone, car, video game, or some other product. How did you learn about it? Tell me about the product in detail.
The product. Wow. I don't really I don't really think anything now. Can I just move on to the next question? Because I don't really have any interest in like products these days. I have no interest in phone or computer or whatever. So sorry.
How has the way people buy food changed over the years? Where did people usually buy food in the past? Where do they usually buy it now? How has the way people buy food changed over the years? Where did people usually buy food in the past? Where do they usually buy it now?
Oh, yeah, in the past, I think people normally buy food in a restaurant or sometimes on the, the stand, someone called it like 포장마차. I don't know how to say it in English. I think it's Korean. And yeah, that's it, I think. And then these days, the people buy the food. Of course, they definitely buy the food in the restaurant and stand. And also they buy the food on online. They use the phone to buy it. Because there is an app called like delivery app, and yeah, it makes people's life quite convenient. They don't really need to go out. They don't really they don't really need to meet people to buy it. So they just stay at home and just do a little click. Yeah, and then the food will be there. It's quite a convenient. I think that's it.
Food can get contaminated by bacteria. Food can go bad or become toxic. Tell me about something you heard on the news about this issue. Food can get contaminated by bacteria. Food can go bad or become toxic. Tell me about something you heard on the news about this issue.
I'm not a big fan of news, so I never heard of this kind of news, but I used to work in cafe, so I have like I took some like training there, like it's about food contamination. They say like you don't need you can't mix the milk, like type of milks, and also you can't put vegetable and meat together because it can cause some of like bacterial disease, and you should check their valid date. So basically you have to write down the date they delivered, and you should check how many days they can last. Yeah, then that's all I know about the food contamination. 휴. 어렵네. 이렇게 말하면 IH는 나오려나? 너무 걱정된다.